ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Late Late Show. I hope you had a good Thursday. Here we are. You know, 2 full days later, and as of our taping this afternoon, right now, still no winner has been declared in the presidential race. Votes are still being counted. New numbers are coming in. Honestly, I can't believe how in the weeds I am on this. 2 days ago, I was like, I really hope Biden gets more votes than Trump. You know, I do. Now I'm like, I'm feeling good about the mail-in ballots from suburban Philadelphia, but I also know Arizona, it's going to come down to Maricopa County, you know? What's that? Cook County? How are we looking? I can tell you right now. I'm in it the whole way. Reg, how are you doing? Have you been able to stay as zen through this as you were on election night?
Yeah, I mean, I just pretend like I'm in another time period.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like another day. You know, just another regular day.
That's the right way to do it, because there's nothing we can do. Remove yourself from the equation. You'll find out who won. You know?
Yeah, it's true.
Tonight on the show, we'll be talking to the always brilliant Tig Notaro. Then we have a performance from Christine and the Queens. Please stick around for that. But like I said, we still don't know who the next president of the United States will be, and I don't know where I am. I need to know. Like, I need to know where I'm going to be. Like, am I going to be angry for the next 4 years, or am I going to be feeling just, yeah, sure, whatever, fine, better than the last one? Everybody around me just seems to be, you know, digging through polling state websites for info. You know, I feel sorry for in this. I feel especially sorry for Hunter Biden. I do. He doesn't even have a laptop anymore. We're still waiting for results from a handful of key states, including Nevada, a state which could possibly put Biden over the top. Nevada has all-night casinos, all-night buffets, all-night wedding chapels, but when it comes to counting votes, let's all get a good night's sleep, guys, and come back tomorrow, shall we? Now, I've only been in this country a short time. I'm certainly no expert on American history. I'm not. But this whole thing sure does remind me of the contentious election of 1876 between Samuel Tilden and Rutherford B. Hayes. You know, it does. I think we all know how messy that got. But look, who do I think I'm talking to? You guys know all this. Regardless of the outcome, it's been a historic election already. Joe Biden has received more votes than any other candidate in American history. Now, before Biden gets too cocky about this, no, wait. Remember, we still haven't counted all of Kanye's votes. And this evening, just as we were starting to tape the show, the president spoke from the White House press room, where he opened with this jaw-dropping statement.
If you count the legal votes, I easily win. If you count the illegal votes, they can try to steal the election from us.
I mean, Trump hasn't even lost yet. This is him just warming up. Like, if this was an 80s action movie, that speech would be the part where the bad guy suddenly realises he's surrounded and he takes a human shield and says, I'm walking out of here one way or another. I mean, the whole thing was ridiculously troubling, and then Trump finished by saying this.
As you know, I've claimed certain states, and he's claiming states, and we can both claim the states, but ultimately I have a feeling judges are going to have to rule. But there's been a lot of shenanigans, and we can't stand for that in our country.
The only person who should legally be allowed to use the word shenanigans is Joe Biden. You know, under the malarkey clause of 2020. Take notes here, kids. When launching a full-scale assault on the democratic voting process, always good to throw a folksy word in there. Just makes the whole thing a bit more, you know, palatable. Shenanigans. I don't understand. Is Trump saying that Joe Biden is trying to steal the election by ding-dong ditching the White House? Is that what he's saying? I mean, and we should say, and I think this is important, those clips were from CNN, which was the only network that carried the president's speech. CBS, NBC, and ABC refused to air the speech because it was so full of misleading information. I mean, I don't know if I've ever even heard of something like that before. Have you, Ian?
No, never. That's a first for me.
It's crazy. What we're saying is that the network that airs The Bachelorette thinks Donald Trump's speech tonight was beneath the dignity of the American people. One Associated Press photographer, Evan Vucci, caught the perfect photo in the press room. Look at this. It's Donald Trump with an exit sign. Yeah. Woo! Now, that's shenanigans. You know things are going bad when even the press room's furnishings are roasting you. Trump saying stop the count. Meanwhile, Trump supporters in Arizona and Michigan were out there last night saying, well, everything. I'm just glad everyone's on the same page, you know? By the way, those Trump supporters in Arizona were also angry at Fox News because the network had called the state for Joe Biden on election night. And at one point, they started shouting, "Shame on Fox." Shame on Fox! Shame on Fox! Shame on Fox! Joke's on them, because no one at Fox News has an ounce of shame. Shame on Fox, stop the count. Honestly, this is starting to sound more like a terrible series of children's books. Come on, now we're going to read Stop the Count. Come on, now, put your iPad down. We're reading Stop. OK, all right, you want to read Count the Votes? Fine, OK. Shame on Fox? Yeah, we can read Shame on Fox. I mean, Ian, what are Republicans going to watch if they give up on Fox News?
I honestly don't know. They could listen to my podcast.
Oh, here we go.
They could tune in. Like, I'm not Republican, but I yell a lot and I lie about my weight, so I'm basically Trump.
In other election news, it looks like Republicans will end up gaining quite a few seats in the House, and as a result, some Democrats are privately considering plans to challenge Nancy Pelosi as Speaker of the House. Come on, she's only 80 years old. You wouldn't bench LeBron in his prime, you know? The challenger could be Congressman Hakeem Jeffries from New York, although I'll withhold judgment until I see how well he can sarcastically clap during a State of the Union speech. Finally, did you guys see this? A retailer in the UK has introduced a Christmas-themed cronut, and it trended on Twitter today because of the name that they decided to give it. Here's the pastry here, featuring Santa's belt region, and they're calling this Santa's Yum Nut. What? I'm not joking. I am not joking. That's what it's got. I mean, I could make it past the belt buckle, but I can't make it past that name. Santa's Yum Nut. What is it? It's a belt buckle, and what are you going to call it? Santa's Yum Nut. Sounds like Santa's turned into a bit of a ho-ho-ho. Yeah. Good night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Seriously, nobody in that marketing meeting, like in the brainstorm sessions, had any objection to this. Everyone was like, great, yeah, Santa's Yum Nut, cool. And the slogan's going to be, wouldn't you like to swallow Santa's Yum Nut? Would you eat Santa's Yum Nut?
Yeah.